Rich DeMarco on the Army Football Report. Coming up on Saturday, Army goes on the road to take on Connecticut. In just a couple of moments, we'll hear from Black Knights senior defensive back Chris Carnegie. But up first, here are comments from Army head coach Jeff Monken's weekly news conference previewing Saturday's game against the Huskies.
We're preparing for UConn, which is an outstanding football team. They're really a big football team, a talented football team. They got a lot of guys that can run. Looking at their special teams, been very impressed with their athleticism, and certainly will be a great challenge for us. We had a heck of a game against them last year. It was a nip and tuck right to the end, a real battle, and we were fortunate to win the game. So I hope that we can find a way to play well enough this week and muster up enough plays that we can get ourselves on top and win. I thought Ahmad played well. I thought he played hard. Really impressed us with how well he ran the football. He ran through some tackles and made some plays with the ball when there wasn't much there. He made a couple of critical third down runs, and I thought he did a nice job. He made some mistakes. There were some places where he could have made some different decisions and not got us in a pickle a couple times. But you know, for a guy that's a rookie, for all intents and purposes, I thought he did really well, and he's going to improve. He's going to get better the more he plays, and that's encouraging. And that's one of the things I'm really excited about going into this week, that I think he'll get better. Well, number one, I think they're very talented, and certainly with Coach DeMarco coming in there last year, much like our situation, you come in and you change schemes, you change terminology, different coaches, different philosophy and expectations, and that takes some time. And I'm sure those are starting to take hold in his program, just as I know they're starting to take hold in our program. And they're a big team, and it's difficult when you got a physically superior team to knock them around and push them around, and you have to be very fundamentally sound and assignment sound in order to give yourself a chance to win against a team like that. They had a really good victory last week, came from behind to win the game, and I'm impressed with their football team. So plenty of challenges. It was a challenge for us last year down at Yankee Stadium. What a football game, and as I said, we were fortunate to win. So I hope we can do enough this year to have a chance again.
Army and Connecticut coming up on Saturday. Now joined by Black Knights senior defensive back Chris Carnegie. And Chris, I'm sure you're excited to get right back out on the football field after game one.
Yes, sir. You know, it's a big game. You know, we gotta come out here and show what we can do. So,
biggest improvements you need to see for yourself and this defensive unit after game one?
For myself, I just need to, you know, put together a full game mentally, not make any mental mistakes. And as a defense, or as a unit, you know, we just got to come out and play hard, play fast, and tackle.
Your thoughts on Connecticut, a team you saw 1 year ago. You had quite a play in that game, the game-sealing 99-yard interception return in the final minutes. How much facing this team last year, is there a familiarity as to what they do?
A little bit of familiarity. You know, last year obviously it was a good game, a memorable one, but we can't really dwell on that too much. The staff's first year was last year, and then, you know, they're getting everybody used to their system this year, so it's going to be a little different.
As a senior, as a leader on this team, what are you imparting to the younger guys you get back on the field getting set for this game on Saturday?
We got to watch film on our own. Just find some free time, the little free time we have. We got to, you know, watch film and learn the tendencies and come out there and be ready.
Well, Chris, thanks for a couple of minutes. Best of luck on Saturday.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's Army senior defensive back Chris Carnegie joining us here on the Army Football Report. Coming up on Saturday, it'll be the Black Knights going on the road to take on Connecticut. Noon kick time from Rentschler Field with coverage across the Army Sports Network beginning at 10 a.m. with the Army Football Tailgate Show. For Night Vision, I'm Rich DeMarco.